Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so earlier today I did my Should You Summon video. You can definitely go check that out. But right now, this is going to be a little bit of a rant about my gripe, I guess, with this banner. In terms of the characters, I think they're fine. They're just nothing insane or special. If you like the characters, great, W. It's just that they feel not as big for a Part 2 anniversary. That's all I'll say. Like, Toshiro, cool character. Soifon, cool character. Sajin is a really cool moment. So, fair enough. You know, it's okay. I'm not saying it's bad, because what if they gave us Omaida? What if they gave us Driscoll? Okay, those would have been very, very bad characters. At least these characters have a moment. But, in my opinion, I think this is my biggest gripe with it. Why did we get an absolutely insane Toshiro? I know he's popular. I know he's incredibly popular versus the other two, so it makes sense why they would give him the better treatment. I'm just upset that they gave another Toshiro an absolutely insane kit for 1000 Blood War when Toshiro has two more forms. He has the zombie Toshiro form and he has the adult Toshiro form. Obviously, that might be a year or two away before that even happens, even in the anime, but still. Sajin and Soifon, from what we know, will never have another 1000 Blood War character unless we get like a base core 1 Sajin, which is like, who cares? His Bankai Sajin, this one right here, is the coolest form of Sajin in the show. Soifon, I don't think will have another scene, to be honest. She could, I guess, but I kind of doubt it. Also, another thing, I really wish they would have included her Bankai, you know, with the big rocket, you know, where she got her Bankai back. That would have been really cool. But, you know, it is what it is. I wish that was a soul bomb, to be honest, besides her Shomko, since, like, that was, like, what the old one was. But it is what it is. Yeah, in my opinion, Toshiro should have been the Brave Battle character, and then Sajin and Soifon should have gotten the best characters in this banner easily. Toshiro already has so many characters, has more characters than the other ones, and is going to be getting more 1000 Blood War characters later on. So I think for the Sajin fans, they definitely deserve a character that's not Brave Battles, because the only characters I can think of that Sajin has are all NAD characters. There's the Technique one for one of the Soul Reaper, for one of the GQ weeks. I can't remember what he is, but you know, he's just a regular, he looks like a Soul Society Sajin. There's the old 1000 Blood War Mine Sajin, which, yikes. And then the Safui Sajin from like 2 years ago, the last one we got, which was also Brave Battles. And that's my biggest gripe with a Brave Battle character. So many people just don't like Brave Battles. It should be given to a character that we have a lot of characters of. Like for Ichigo, you could give it to a not super insane hype form. Something like that. Or maybe one we already got recently. I don't know. You know, maybe in Aizen. We've never had a Brave Battle Aizen. But like, we've had so many Brave Battle Sajins. We have at least 2, 3 now, I would say, because I believe the old Mind one was. And then we have a NAD character in GQ. That's all we get. That's all Sajin gets. Only NAD characters. Come on now. Soifon, I think her character is good. You know, everything is fine. I'm gonna wait until she drops, but initial reaction, no guard break sucks. Okay, if she can one-shot enemies, even with guard break, and not having to constantly rely on proccing the SP boost. Because if you aren't facing humans, she doesn't have an increased status summon chance, and she only has Frenzy of 2, so it's not the most amount of chance of proccing a status summon. Then it's fine, okay? Like, if she doesn't have a guard break, it's not going to feel the best, but if she could still one-shot, that's fine. Because I'm not only going to use her in human IT, I'm not only going to use her in human GQ, I'm going to want to use her in multiple places in the game. Like how I use with... I'd use a Macy or Yaturu or Gremmy, these kind of characters, you know, or 8th Anniversary Ichigo I can use anywhere realistically outside of GQ, because he's kind of whatever in GQ, doesn't have enough damage, but you can use them anywhere and they perform really well. So that's what I'm hoping, that she can just do enough damage. Toshiro I think is perfect. Like I think he's fine. Maybe his strong attack kit isn't like the most optimal, like the SA2 I think people were kind of worried about, but other than that, I think he's absolutely insane. You know, he's absolutely insane. No real hate besides, I guess, he's another Heart Toshiro, but it's whatever. Who cares? Power Soifon, I think is definitely fine. Her model looks a bit weird, but I think it's fine. Sajin looks amazing in terms of his model as well. Toshiro's model looks really cool. I like their soul bombs. But yeah, I wish Soifon would have been the rocket, you know? Really wish it would have been the rocket. As for the filler, my initial reaction was very hype, but looking at it, and people commenting, it's not as good as I thought it was, because there's like 3 usable characters Uryu is debatable if he's usable. Yuha is probably dead in the water with Sajin. Askin is unusable except for maybe a side in GQ. Oetsu is a side in GQ. And then Ichibei and Yachiru are just cool characters that are links. As for the part 1, super zoomed out, my bad. Part 1, obviously we had Kenpachi and Grammy, absolutely ludicrous, insane powerhouses. And then we had Rukia, a very good NAD character in GQ, even though I swear the AI makes her awful, I swear. One Device, a very good NAD character, especially for the Nightmare Plus GQ. You're probably going to need a bunch of NAD characters if they keep bringing out this increased HP boss pool, or HP pool of Nightmare Guild Quest. Iba, yes, I won't lie, is a very mediocre character. I'm not the biggest fan of him. Especially with the Toshiro now, he's replacing Iba, so we don't even need Iba at all now. Maruka did get replaced by Gremmy, but she's still a very good character, especially in Limit Breaker. Soifon is a decent side GQ in Guild Quest, and she's an okay character. Nelly is an absolutely insane normal tech damage character, especially in Range Captain. Rukia is a very good character anywhere in the game outside of GQ. In IT, love her, she's really fun. Toshiro, a very, very good character for Range Quincy, especially if you have the Akon Shinji combo, he's going to do very, very good. 8th Anniversary Ichigo, insane character, love him. Not number 1 power, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying he's a very, very good character. White, 8th Anniversary White, another absolutely insane character. So you know what I mean? Like, every character on this banner has good value, except for Iba, to be honest. Like, even if we didn't get Toshiro, I still don't think he would have had any value, realistically. Like, he would have been an okay option, I guess, for range Stern Rider, but still very, very mid. But as for these characters, you know, like, there's like 3 that are good, and then the rest are just like whatever. Like, you know, that's one downside. They definitely could have increased the banner a little bit, you know, made it a bit juicier. But this 50 step, very good and whatnot. But yeah, the characters, they're okay. I just wish that their rules were reversed. That's like my biggest gripe, is their roles, because Bankai Toshiro, or yeah, I guess a holofied Bankai Toshiro, really cool moment. Sajin, very cool moment. I think that's my favorite out of these 3. Soifon, I just wish she had the nuke. You know, I would have loved if she had the nuke. The old one had the Shunpo, or Shunko. I already forgot what it's called, but you know what I mean. But they did do it 1-to-1 with the anime, or at least tried to, so fair enough. And maybe we'll get a holofied Bankai version of Soifon, because technically we could get another Soifon, I guess, with the nuke. You know, maybe we'll get that. But then it's like, it's almost it's the exact same fight. I don't think we need another character from that. You know, like, literally, it's like, after she does this, 10 seconds later, she activates her Holofied Bankai and does that, you know? But then again, I guess Toshiro also kind of did the same against Kangdu and Basby. His NAD characters, when he was fighting Basby, if I'm not mistaken, in this Holofied form, I think fought Kangdu, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's what it was. But, yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it for me. Let me know down below what you guys think of the banner overall. If you like the characters, that's very cool. That's fine. Summon all you want. I have a Should You Summon if you want to know. This is just me ranting, honestly, just about the fact that Sajin got the biggest shaft in the entire game. Like 4 Brave Battle characters, essentially. Soifon, I just don't like that she didn't get given guard break, because I feel like it might be kind of annoying. Maybe they could release the skill tree thing later down the line, and maybe that will allow us to give her guard break, and then it'll be fine. But she has an extra available skill slot. They definitely could have just given her the guard break, just so that this whole thing blows over. Like, it would take like 5 seconds to implement it, I assume. And then Toshiro, I think, is a very good character. I think a lot of people genuinely like the Toshiro. But yeah, that's it. Take care. Peace out. That's my whole thoughts on the banner, to be honest.